Welcome to the Stratford IP Strategy Academy. In this session, we will be discussing trademarks, specifically what they are, why they are important, how you get them, and what advantages they provide. Let's get started. Before we begin, let's first discuss the differences between company names, trade names, and trademarks. Although they may sound similar, these terms are distinct from one another. A company name is the name under which a company is legally registered. It is used in most legal documents concerning the company, but it needn't be marketable. A company could very easily be registered as Ontario Company Number 12345, and most of its customers would not know. This is because of trade names. Trade names are the legally registered names under which a company does business, and a company can register as many as they like. Trade names must be registered in any provinces in which the company is operating if the trade name is in any way different from the company name. The primary purpose of trade names is to keep a public record of which companies are behind which names. After registering its trade name, Ontario Company Number 12345 would be able to present itself as the new franchise Pizza Hut. Although trade names allow companies to do business under a name, they do not ensure exclusive IP protection. This is where trademarks become useful. Among these three, trademarks are the only one which can provide solid IP protection. The protection offered by trademarks helps to prevent others from using similar-looking brands to take customers. Trademarking your trade name and logos associated with your company is a smart move for any business. After registering a trademark, Pizza Hut would be able to use its name and logo, knowing that its brand is protected under IP rights. Trademark registration is a key step in protecting the things that make up a company's brand, and that through careful use become symbols of its reputation and goodwill among consumers. A trademark can take many forms. In Canada, you can obtain a trademark registration for your logo, wordmark or distinct typographic treatment of your name, sounds, colors, 3D shapes, textures, tastes, scents, modes of packaging, moving images, and the positioning of elements on your product. Unlike other forms of IP protection, a trademark registration is renewable. As long as the trademark remains in use and the applicable renewal fees are paid, you can maintain a trademark registration indefinitely and continue to enforce it against infringers. A good trademark will distinguish you in the market and come to represent your reputation as a manufacturer or business. When a consumer or partner sees a trademark, they will know what to expect in terms of the quality of your goods and services. Since the purpose of a trademark is to identify and protect your brand, it must be unique and distinctive, and cannot be similar to another mark in a way that might confuse customers into believing they are from the same owner. Take for example this coffee shop, whose logo and name bear a striking resemblance to Starbucks. If a customer was not paying attention, they may walk into this coffee shop thinking it was a Starbucks. Not only is it unlikely that USA Bucks would be able to secure a trademark registration for this logo, but Starbucks would be well within their rights to enforce their trademark protections and force USA Bucks to change their aesthetic. When submitting your trademark application, the Trademark Office will determine whether it is considered registrable. For example, the application will be rejected if the mark is considered too close to an existing mark and therefore likely to cause confusion. It will also be rejected if it is clearly descriptive of the goods or services that it is to be used with, such that its registration could hinder others in the industry. For example, if you started a business selling golf simulators, you could not register golf or golf simulator as your trademark, as these are descriptive terms that are commonly used in the industry. You might try About Golf or Golf Town. While these marks might be considered registrable, they would be considered weak marks because they are suggestive of the type of product that they are being used with. Generally, coined words or terms that are not related to the goods or services that you are selling will be the strongest marks. For example, Apple for computers. A trademark must be registered in each jurisdiction of interest. A trademark registered in Canada does not provide you with any protection in the US. You should consider registering your trademarks in every country where there is a market for your product or service. This is an especially important consideration with trademarks as they have the potential to go on indefinitely. Stella Artois claims that its mark has been used since 1366. There are a handful of treaties and resources available to you to help you secure international coverage more easily. For example, the Paris Convention allows you to file in other countries within 6 months of your original filing and maintain that priority date. The Madrid Protocol, on the other hand, allows you to file in multiple countries with a single application. Now that you have your trademark idea and what markets you would like to protect in, now what? Trademarks are unique from other forms of IP protection in that it is all about how you use it. That is, you use it or you lose it. In Canada and many other countries, you can register a mark before you have started using it, but in order to maintain your registration, you will need to start using it within 3 years. If you don't have ongoing use, you could lose your registration. In some countries, like the US, you have to be using the mark before you can even register it. Therefore, it is important to take proactive care of your trademarks. We recommend performing a trademark search first to confirm if your idea is both unique and available, and if so, filing with the trademark office promptly. Use of a mark can take many forms. For example, the mark can be used in invoices or applied directly to a product or its packaging. For services, use includes displaying the mark during the performance of the service or in advertising. Do not forget to put a little TM next to your mark, or, if your mark is registered, a little R in a circle. This will notify consumers and competitors that this is your trademark. Also, we recommend doing regular trademark monitoring to see if your competitors are using your trademark, so you can act against any trademark infringement promptly. If you are letting competitors use your trademark, you might lose revenue or even lose the rights to your trademark. Because trademarks are used to protect both your product and the identifiability of your brand, they are an extremely valuable form of IP protection. Apple's brand, for example, has been valued at over $200 billion, just their brand. Its apple-shaped logo is one of the world's most valuable trademarks, estimated to be worth over $150 million. Their main purpose is to inform and protect your customers, making your product easily recognizable, and making it difficult for others to try to capitalize on your success or confuse consumers with similar marks. A benefit is that not only can you prevent competitors from using similar ideas, you can control who can use it and how through licensing and monetizing, ensuring the power of your brand stays intact through the use of quality partners and licensees. If done right, licensing your trademarks can be extremely lucrative, but it is important to align yourself with companies and brands that maintain the same standards of quality as you do, so that your brand equity is not diminished by the partnership. A great example of one of the more powerful relationships in trademark licensing is LEGO, which began to sell licensed building kits in 1999. Many brands partner with LEGO and extend their licensing agreements because LEGO's own brand is so powerful and well known. They are the biggest toy company in the world. The licensors know that their trademarks will be used on a quality product which will extend their reach to new markets and consumer bases, while LEGO can tap into the exposure and fan base of existing franchises such as Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Marvel to sell their product. It's mutually beneficial. Trademarks can be an extremely powerful asset to your brand if leveraged correctly and maintained properly. The coverage they offer can be extended to almost anything, provided it is unique and representative of your brand. While you are required to renew them, the protection they provide never expires as long as you use them and continue to pay for protection. A properly used trademark will identify you and set you apart in the market, thus protecting your brand identity and letting customers know what to expect when they see your mark on goods or services.